Greetings, this is Off the Battle with Jeremiah Bork, and if you've been watching this series, you probably have some idea what I was feeling at this point. 6 Coatls? Kroq-Gar, come on, dude, come on! And a couple of Pterodon riders, yeah, this is just getting ridiculous. I have a line of stalker units, because I had a serpent carver in the house. One of my necrotechs gave me bonuses to the amount of stuff I could put out. I had one of the cavalry buildings in a minor settlement. So I just ended up having a surplus of stalkers. And I was starting to replace regular archers with this stuff. Or regular spearmen, actually. But anyway, it's a little bit of a standoff, and that's not good. So I have to move my forces forward, inching a little bit. And there we start getting some damage in. But yeah, that's just a lot of stuff. All the effects really difficult to have it all on screen smoothly. Not that I want to be here all day plinking, but it's not like they're hurting me when I'm doing this, so I just have Khalida boosting this by her mere presence. Because ideally what we want to do is provoke them to get their fast units coming in YOLO. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than nothing. So let's... yeah. Now we decided to come. Coming definitely has a big group, but yeah. 6 Coatls is definitely getting excessive. And you can do that as the AI because you can actually micro them. And yeah. Yeah, that can happen. Having said that, that happened to a skeleton spearman. I'm not going to cry over spilt skeleton bones. And, I mean, they did a lot to reduce the power of this kind of setup, a ranged faction. When I actually connect, does some good damage. That's nice. But you cannot dominate an army with range very easily. But I'm not the guy to complain about that. There are YouTubers who basically exist to complain about everything. And I'm not complaining here. I'm just trying to work within what I have and make myself thrive. Let's get this shot. Yeah, here we have the coordinated chain lightnings. And that's certainly not good, but that hurts stalkers a lot less than it hurts, well, I mean, the spearmen are just done. But it's just spearmen. I mean, I'm not going to cry over that. And now we have the stalkers starting to try and get some damage up, but unfortunately, they're on the front line, and I can only do so much. I mean, in a perfect world, I have them firing at stuff in the air, but melee, they can take this fight melee, and, well, you see what's going on. I'm just going to focus on... yeah. I used the Venom Wave because there were Pterodon Riders also taking part, and I was just trying to save my artillery best I could, but I mean, just... Hey, Bone Giant Senpai, help out a little here, will you? Yeah. A little bit of that. This is just... like I said, at this point I'm like, Kroq-Gar, dude, just give it up already. And here I managed to get one of my Stalker units just turn around and just start firing in the air. I think they're one of the best anti-air, anti-monster units in the game, because air, if stuff's in the air, or at least at a distance, it avoids the big problem, which is not firing at stuff. And yeah, this is just nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. And there was Kroq-Gar firing off his good stuff. So I am getting this Coatl unit down and so on and so forth. And I mean, we've got just so much chaos here. But Khalida, with her regeneration, I mean, she's still doing pretty well. Oh, this is the Kroq-Gar, actually. Well, melee combat with Pterodon Riders, they want that fight. They're good at that fight. Finally wearing these guys down. I couldn't do much more for, I mean, the Stalker unit here, just, yeah. Here, it's not a melee anymore, so it can actually use its 14 models. They are low HP, but do some serious damage. Kroq-Gar finally came in. I'm having to use Khalida in an enforcer role and just try to get something done here. Having said that, Bone Giant Senpai is still going very strong, anchoring this backline. My Shot-2 with Great Bows. I can't use the Great Bows very much in this situation, but, you know, it is what it is. I still have lots of ammo, so if they can get not obstructed and actually get that damage in, it is going to happen. Kroq-Gar there just having a ball, trying to wreck my stuff. Towering over Khalida. Oh yeah. Bone on dinosaur action, yes. This is what you guys didn't pay for because my channel is not monetized. You're getting this for free. I hear an announcement. What's going on? Oh, they are having enough. They are actually fleeing. Now they're trying to just, you know, quietly get away. Kroq-Gar's already way gone. Yes, that's putting the Pyrrhic in victory. Lost this. This is the victim of all those spells. Tomb Guard. This is what happens with them. It's not like they're killing vast amounts of stuff generally. The Kroq-Gar did some quality work against Pterodon Riders in the rear. Stalker units. They did very good value before dying. This one had a golden opportunity to snipe Coatls. I didn't get much out of the regular artillery. These guys actually did pretty good damage for being one unit. Oh yeah, this is another Stalker unit. Somehow this one didn't fight very heavily in actual pitched combat, but was able to do a lot of shooting. And so they took their toll, but there's just... they did lots and lots of chaos, but they didn't have much for a big front line. And in the end, they just didn't have enough to bury us. And I definitely liked having the Bone Giant in the middle of the line just anchoring things, because that helps. And that's all for this stage of the ongoing rivalry. Take care, have fun.